Most people think intelligence makes life easier, that if you could understand more, see more, think faster, life would somehow make more sense. But for some people, the opposite happens. The more they understand, the heavier life becomes. Because knowledge doesn't just reveal answers, it reveals complications. Awareness doesn't just show you what's happening, it shows you what could happen. And once your mind learns to see beneath the surface of everything, it becomes almost impossible to stop. A simple conversation becomes analysis. A simple decision becomes 100 possible outcomes. A simple moment becomes something your mind dissects long after it's over. And that's the hidden cost of a powerful mind. Not confusion, but seeing too much. Most people move through life using shortcuts. They trust first impressions. They accept simple explanations. They let things go. But a powerful mind often does the opposite. It questions. It examines. It searches for the missing piece. When someone speaks, it notices what wasn't said. When something feels wrong, it wants to know why. When everyone else accepts an answer, it keeps looking deeper. And while this ability can be incredibly useful, it comes with a problem. The deeper you look into something, the harder it becomes to find certainty. Because reality is rarely simple. The more you understand, the more complexity you discover. And complexity has a strange way of stealing peace. This is why many highly aware people struggle with something nobody sees. Mental exhaustion. Not from working harder, but from processing more. Their minds are constantly running in the background, connecting ideas, predicting outcomes, replaying conversations, searching for patterns, even during moments that are supposed to feel relaxing. Their thoughts remain active, always looking, always calculating, always asking one more question. And eventually, thinking stops feeling like a tool. It starts feeling like a responsibility. But perhaps the greatest burden is loneliness. Not because they're physically alone, but because their experiences often feel difficult to explain. How do you describe a mind that never completely switches off? How do you explain seeing possibilities that others never notice, or feeling overwhelmed by things everyone else seems comfortable ignoring? Over time, many stop trying. They smile, they nod, they stay quiet, not because they have nothing to say, but because translating 1,000 thoughts into a few sentences becomes exhausting. And yet, the strongest minds eventually learn something important. The goal isn't to think more, it's to know when to stop. Because intelligence without peace becomes a prison. Awareness without balance becomes a burden, and understanding everything means very little if you can never enjoy the present moment. The truly powerful mind isn't the one that analyzes every detail. It's the one that can, but chooses not to. Because sometimes the highest form of intelligence isn't seeing deeper. It's knowing when you've seen enough. And finally allowing yourself to rest.